5 minutes or over 5. I promised Attorney Gibbons and Coach Combs we'd be okay. The second one was whether or not I'd make it through. People know me as being pretty emotional, except for the officials. But I'm going to try to do this and then be extremely fair to everyone. I already apologize to some people. I'm not going to use names after I mention the first name with George Chris, but he's the gentleman who really was behind convincing me. This was something in my career, in my lifetime, and something that I needed to do and thought it would be a good fit. Because as Patty, Chris, and Heimer and the rest of the crew of Chris would always remind me, if George says the Bears and Bo one more time in 1984, well, I think we've had some fun. First things first, for the administration here, the coaches, the players, the students, and everybody involved at the university, to take this time period to do this, thank you. It's quite an honor, and I know it wasn't something that you took lightly, because by combining the fundraising efforts with it, it's been a very, very good cause, and it's going to help a lot of other people. That is really exciting. Kelly and I in 1984 were deciding where we were going with our lives. People think, oh, well, it's just another coach, a professional that's going down to coach another team. But I have to tell you, we came to the city of Platteville, the University, Southwest Wisconsin, with a lot of things in mind other than just to develop a professional career for a coach. We came here to raise a family. It was time. They were young. Megan stepped forward, Will and Matt. We came with 3. We liked it so much we had 2 more. And look what's already happened. That's begat more, and there's more to come. But the whole idea of coming to Platteville was to raise a family and to contribute to a community. From the things that Kelly got involved in, and some of the things that we were involved in with the pioneers, we were not just Platteville. We were Southwest Wisconsin, our students, our university, what we did here. The people in this area were so supportive that we felt like we represented a heck of a lot more than just the university. And the university is something we are extremely proud of, obviously. But it just seems that this is a family down here that has continued to grow, and we are happy to come back and be a part of this. I'd like for the guys who played when we were here, would you just kind of wave, and just from where you are, other than the guys who were here, those people that were responsible for the 76 losses. And I also want to thank our current team and the passengers and staff. They're very supportive. I can't tell you enough about them, but this is about Platteville today, and always will be here. There is something that I want to finish this with, and again, trying not to name individuals, because there's so many people that are responsible for the success this school had long before we came here, and while we were here, and long now after we are here. But when you have people like Dick Wadowitz, who was a coach here, before we came here, it was, Coach, what do you need? I got some films, I got some notes, what do you want? What a tremendous welcoming committee to have the former coach here sit down and want to talk to some guy who was wet behind the ears and wasn't quite sure which way to turn. Thank you tremendously for that. And the best news, all the way through, everything is about helping other people. There's a lot of W's and L's that were repeated here, and columns and numbers on one side, one on the other, and we're extremely proud of that. But you know what? 15 years is a small timeline on the University of Wisconsin-Platteville lifespan. The people before, during, and after, as I mentioned before, the one thing, the wins and the record is a whisper. What's going to speak the loudest is how you conduct your personal lives, what you give back to your communities, and what you want to be a part of in the long run. And to me, the University of Wisconsin-Platteville people are the best. Thank you very much.